Welcome to Indonesia Pavilion, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today is day 3 of Carbon Connection for Climate Action, strengthening collaboration toward a high integrity carbon governance. This is a great forum aims to foster partnerships, open up opportunities for country, for business, contributing to resilient, sustainable, and prosperous future for the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Article 6.2 of the Paris Agreement enables countries to cooperate to achieve their NDCs through the transfer of verified emissions reductions. And this cooperation is to promote cost-efficient decarbonization, technology transfer, and sustainable financing. The mutual expression of interest signed between PT PLN Persero, representing the government of Indonesia, and the Global Green Growth Institute, GGGI, as trustee of the Norwegian Carbon Fund, marks the first and the largest bilateral cooperation under Article 6.2. And this MOI is also the first carbon payment for renewable energy projects. To begin with, I invite everyone to please take a look at the next video.
The world is facing unprecedented challenge. Climate change threatens our shared future. Now is the time to act together across nations. Through the Article 6 Climate Action Partnership, Norway and Indonesia strengthen their collaboration to accelerate the clean energy transition, a concrete step toward a green economy and a low-carbon future. As a frontrunner in Indonesia's energy transition, PLN is committed to achieving net zero emissions by 2060. One of its flagship innovations, the floating solar power plant, clean, efficient, and sustainable, harnessing Indonesia's abundant solar and water resources. Beyond technology, this partnership is an investment in the future. It delivers environmental, social, and economic benefits, empowering communities, driving innovation, and strengthening Indonesia's energy resilience. Norway, Indonesia, and PLN united for a greener world, acting on climate, empowering people, and protecting our planet for generations to come. Together, we build a sustainable future.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to kindly invite the Minister of Environment for Indonesia, His Excellency Hanif Faisal Nurrafiq, to deliver an opening speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excellency Mr. Andreas Vigilance Eriksson, thank you very much. As my soulmate from Norwegia, thank you. Applause for him. Minister of Climate and Environment, Excellency, Head of the GGGI, thank you very much. Applause from him. Pak Haryadi, thank you. Distinguished guests from Norway, Indonesia, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I wish to express my appreciation for our close cooperation, which has led to the important outcome of finalizing the draft term sheet for the mitigation outcome forecast agreement atau MOPA and generation-based incentive GBI Programme Rule document. This is actualized by the signing of framework agreement, one milestone to achieve the goal of MOPA signing today between PLN, State Electric Company, and Triple GGI, who represent of both of Indonesia and Norway. We view the framework agreement as an important part of strengthening our joint commitment, affirming the serious intent of Indonesia through PLN as the potential seller to join this generation-based initiative program supported by Triple GGI as the trustee and which represent NACSA fund under authorized by Norway. However, the term sheet and framework agreement is not the final step. We must immediately translate it into the MOPA and GBI program rule document. To that end, we wish it could be planned and signed up at the end of 2025. Today, we reach a milestone that determines the next achievement for Indonesia-Norway Corporation and propose to the world that we can be a leader in implementing carbon trading through the scheme of Article 6 of the Paris Agreement. For Indonesia, this moment is also very important because Indonesia has proven capable of supporting the achievement of global target for reducing greenhouse gas emission through the implementation of carbon trading under Article 6 of the Paris Agreement. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the further signing of MOPA also proves the strategic achievement of Indonesia bilateral cooperation, which so far has only covered by the nature-based sector, with Norway-based contribution to Indonesia regarding the performance of forest management in Indonesia. Norway contribute has been implemented in the RBC first, second, third and fourth program. However, with the signing of MOPA in the future, Indonesia will unlock carbon trading through the technology-based tech-based scheme in the field of renewable energy, especially for the solar cell program in Indonesia for a target 12 million ton of CO2 equivalent. This also proves that Indonesia is able to carry out carbon trading not only from the nature-based solution but also the technology-based, which has so far been less than balanced in its implementation. The milestone proves Indonesia's commitment to become a global leader as mandated by the Honorable Excellency President Prabowo Subianto to strengthen renewable energy in Indonesia through multi-sector carbon trading, one of which is proof that bilateral cooperation is effective in supporting the achievement of global climate change target. We are confident this commitment can better ensure that it's aligned with our national priority and it can be accelerated on the program with a direct on-the-ground impact, serve as a proof of the concrete benefit of our Article 6.2 Corporation. The signing marks one of the first Article 6.2 implementation in the works. Once again, we would like to express our gratitude and highly appreciation for the Indonesia-Norway Corporation, which has been running very well so far, and we still hope that we will continue to increase the commitment for the mutual benefit that we will achieve in the future. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Your Excellency. For the next remarks, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming His Excellency Andreas Bjelland Eriksen. He is the Minister of Climate and Environment of Norway.
My dear friend, Minister Hanif, dear Excellencies, the partnership between Indonesia and Norway in the space of climate cooperation is a long-standing one, and it's one of our proudest partnerships. Together in the space of tropical rainforest protection, we have shown what it's possible to achieve together. I'm now very, very glad that we extend this partnership also to showing how we can together utilize Article 6 to speed up the energy transition, the achievements under the Paris Agreement for the better of everyone. Therefore, I am very delighted that we now have been able to reach alignment on the main terms for a purchase agreement for one of the largest programs under Article 6
Recording in
today.
progress.
We should not underestimate the significance of the accomplishments we now achieve together. Not only because of the substantial emission reductions that the program can deliver, but also because it can contribute internationally, globally, to develop and operationalize the Article 6 market. Norway and Indonesia, we are brought together by a common commitment to accelerate the deployment of renewable energy and to curb future greenhouse gas emissions. Under this context, I'm particularly pleased that we signed the bilateral agreement earlier this year. It enables cooperation under Article 6 of the Paris Agreement and strengthens the international market for carbon credits. Now, dear Minister Hanif, we have taken it one step further. But as governments, we have also taken a small step back, because today it will be our excellent friends from PLN and as the potential aggregator, and from the GGGI as trustee for our carbon fund, who will sign the mutual expression of intent. The Norwegian Global Emission Reduction Initiative, backed by an authorization to enter into contracts worth up to $800 million that we now also have proposed to Parliament to increase to $1.5 billion, seeks to reduce emissions through strategic cooperation with partner countries. By leveraging the carbon trading mechanism under Article 6 of the Paris Agreement, we see a significant opportunity to accelerate the deployment of renewable energy in Indonesia for the better of the world, for the climate, but also for our friends and the people in Indonesia. Our preliminary estimates from the program in Indonesia linked to credits from floating solar power plants suggest it could generate around 12 million tons of emissions reductions. With a price structure tied to financial viability gap, the overall transaction could be in the hundreds of millions of US dollars over a 10-year period. Our experience from CDM under the Kyoto Protocol indicate that we should expect that these volumes can generate private investments of around 5 to 10 times the value of carbon revenue. And this is exactly what we want to do together, to utilize public funding in a smart way that generates private investments and opportunities. For Norway, we hope that the successful implementation of this program is only the start, something that can pave the way for expanding cooperation to other technologies as well, such as wind, geothermal, and pumped hydro. And we believe that this first program can demonstrate that Indonesia is ready for such initiatives and has the capacity to scale them up. This will send a strong signal to the private sector and other governments who are looking to scale up their engagements under the Article 6. Moving forward, we cannot afford to rest on our laurels and must continue our joint efforts to conclude the purchase agreement, ideally before the end of the year. All parties involved are charting new territory, and I want to express my sincere appreciation for the flexibility and openness from both our teams to new approaches that have been demonstrated throughout this process. If we're able to reach meaningful progress on the purchase agreement in the coming weeks, I would be delighted to invite my great friend, Mr. Hanif, to a signing ceremony in Oslo later this year. Thank you so much to both the PLN and to the GGGI and our Indonesian friends. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I kindly invite you to please remain on the stage to witness the signing. I also kindly invite back His Excellency Bapak Minister Hanif to also please be on the stage. I would like to call upon the signing parties to the stage, signing representatives from PLN, Director of Technology, Engineering and Sustainability, Mr. Evi Haryadi. Signing representatives from GGGI, Executive Director, Mr. Sang Hyuk Kim. And the document that about to be signed is a mutual expression of intent to negotiate a mitigation outcome purchase agreement on generation-based incentives scheme between Indonesia and Norway. This memorandum sets out the intent, coordination, mechanisms, and the next steps to maintain transparency and collective prosperity, especially a just energy transition for all. Please, signatories, you may proceed with signing the document. And once the document signed, please show it to the camera as it is well signed. So this collaboration positions Indonesia as a leader in high integrity carbon markets and a pioneer in applying multi-strategy to achieve sustainable goals. For Norway, it reinforces its commitment to raise climate ambition through the use of the carbon market and to catalyze energy transition through scale policy approaches trading. Congratulations all dignitaries, all signing parties. You may return to your seat when you're ready. The Indonesia-Norway Article 6 Mutual Expression of Interest signing establishes another pivotal milestone being reached in the journey to opening up a credible carbon market. Further work will follow to ensure robust and transparent project design is set in place and verified to the highest standards. I proudly announce we have successfully concluded the signing of MOI between Indonesia and Norway. Thank you, Your Excellencies. We're truly honored with your presence. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your participation and support for this momentous occasion. Thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the next agenda. Please kindly take a seat. We still have a lineup of programs for you. Until
our entry into the global carbon market under Article 6, but also reinforce our broader commitment to climate action through voluntary initiative driven by national entities. In this regard, PLN stands at the forefront, actively developing voluntary carbon cooperation, including today's partnership with Carbon EX Incorporated, which embody our dedication to accelerating the energy transition and supporting global decarbonization efforts. Today marks not only the beginning of partnership between two institutions, but also the start of the new chapter in our shared mission to advance green energy transformation and global carbon market collaboration. As Indonesia's state-owned electricity company, PLN carries the responsibility to provide reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy for more than 280 million people across our archipelago. This mission is deeply tied to our commitment to energy transition, moving toward a cleaner, greener, and more resilient energy system. On the other hand, Carbon X brings global expertise as a platform provider for carbon and emission credit trading, connection developers, sellers, traders, and buyers in the international carbon ecosystem. Our collaboration today reflects a shared vision to accelerate the adoption of green attributes, including renewable energy certificates and carbon offset in Indonesia and beyond. This MOU comes at a crucial time. The world is moving decisively toward net zero emission, and Indonesia is no exception. PLN has committed to achieving net zero emission by 2060, aligning with national goals and the Paris Agreement. To reach this ambition, collaboration is not optional, it's essential. Through this partnership, PLN and Carbon EX will work together to build a global platform for the development and trading of RECs and carbon offset, enabling the adoption of low-carbon technology across industry. This cooperation is also part of PLN Beyond kilowatt-hour strategy, expanding our business portfolio beyond traditional electricity supply into new high-value sectors such as green attribute and carbon market. It also strengthened PLN position as regional leaders in renewable energy and sustainable solutions. Through this partnership, PLN and Carbon EX aim to expand and accelerate the adoption of green attribute in Indonesian international market, particularly in Japan, by leveraging both party expertise in renewable energy and carbon trading. Second is develop a robust commercial framework and also business model that support transparent, scalable, and profitable carbon market mechanism. The third one is foster cross-border collaboration by utilizing the Mutual Recognition Agreement, or MRA, with Japan, enabling Indonesian and Japanese companies to exchange and trade credible carbon and renewable energy products. And fourth, strengthen human capacity through joint program, knowledge exchange, and market intelligence to enhance the management of green attributes. This partnership is not only about business, it's about building trust, transparency, and collaboration in achieving our collective climate goals. Our collaboration will move forward through a structured roadmap. First is November 2025, with signing of the MOU, making the official start of our cooperation. And next, Q4 2025 is the pace for development of the market framework and business model for the green attribute. And we hope in 2026 we can commencement of international trading for RICs and also carbon offset. This timeline demonstrates our determination to turn strategy into action and a commitment into impact. Ladies and gentlemen, the partnership is more than a bilateral agreement. It's a symbol of innovation and leadership from the global south. Through this collaboration, we aim to show that Indonesia can lead in the regional and global carbon market by promising integrity, inclusivity, and also transparency. It's also reinforced PLN broader transformation journey from a traditional electricity utility into a sustainable energy corporation that enables the nation's green economy. By embracing partnership like this, we turn our sustainability vision into measurable outcome, cleaner air, lower emission, and more resilient future for generations to come. Before closing, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to Carbon EX for its trust and partnership. We are confident that together we can unlock new opportunity for both nations, Indonesia and Japan, and contribute meaningfully to global climate action. To all our colleagues and partners present here today, thank you for your continued support and collaboration. Let us move forward together, from commitment to concrete implementation, from ambition to action. Together, let's illuminate the path toward a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pak Haryadi. Please remain on the stage, and if possible, make a few steps towards the central stage, as you're going to be the witness for this signing moment. So the signing of the MOU will be conducted by the Executive Vice President of Corporate Business Development and Investment of PLN, Bapak Abdan Hanif Satria, with CEO of Carbon EX Japan, Mr. Sunsuke Takeda. And since not all signatories could be present, the signing is carried out virtually through the next pre-recorded video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are presenting to you the signing MOU between PT PLN, Persero, and Carbon EX regarding collaboration for international green attribute business development. Let's give support to this MOU signing with a big round of applause. Okay, Pak Haryadi, you may return to your seat. Thank you very much. Okay, I think, oh, we're not done yet, sorry. Next agenda, we will proceed with project presentation featuring two speakers. They will be presenting online, and each one of them is allocated 5 to 10 minutes time to introduce the project. Being the first speaker, he is the Executive VP of Corporate Business Development and Investment of PLN, Bapak Abdan Hanif Satria. Oh, he's actually live online with us.
Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, I hope my voice can be clearly heard by everybody in the room and also people in the Zoom. Maybe I need to wait for the response. Is my voice can be heard clearly?
Yes, Pak, we can hear.
Okay. Okay, excellent. So thank you. A good evening or maybe good afternoon for everybody in the room. Good evening for everybody in Indonesia today. So in this excellent opportunity, I would like to present to all people here about the approach of PLN other than the upstream. We're going to also talk about the downstream. What I mean about that downstream is about the green electricity that we're going to produce from the new asset that we are going to build from our REPTL. So the green attributes products, if I may, can I just share my own screen if you allow me to?
I apologize
okay,
for.
okay.
Oh, okay. So
Okay, no problem.
you can continue, Pak.
Okay, I continue.
We
Okay,
could
maybe
hear
next
you well.
slide.
Can we? Do we have a
Yeah.
problem listening?
No.
Okay, you may proceed. Thank you.
Okay. So I can share my screen now. Okay. Okay, I hope everything is fine here. So we're going to see that green electrons and also carbon credits are Indonesia's opportunity to lead a transition towards a sustainable economy and a greener future. And we indeed want to be the leader, not only in the regional scale, but also global leader by providing ample green electrons and also all the facility related to the sustainable targets that probably needed by our future customers. So if we see the situation in Indonesia today, yes, we still dominated by fossil fuel, but for the next 10 years, we're going to have a very significant shifts from fossil-based electricity system to renewable-based electricity system. So we're going to build from 60, almost 70 new additional capacity of power generation, 52 gigawatts, or around 71% from those number is coming from renewable technology related. So this will also coming with the opportunity of electricity, green electricity that will be produced by these new assets. So from the 52,000 megawatts or 52 gigawatts of electricity, we can expect to have the in total, if we calculate the 10 years span, of course, the number or the amount of the electricity produced is going to be more than 10 years because the economic lifetime of the asset should be more than 10 years. But if we just only count 10 years period, we can offer more than 1,000 terawatt hours of green electricity potential can be secured by the future buyer of green electricity of Indonesia, and we can offer stable, high integrity green attributes for available corporate customers that can drive them or accelerate our customer to hit their net zero emission target. So we can help, we can assist a company to lock in long-term decarbonization with two flagship green attributes. We have the carbon credits. We call it SPE GRK in Indonesia terms. And we also have the green energy as a service from our renewable energy project to hedge against price and volume risk. So PLN is committed to accelerate green investment through its green energy as a service offering, including renewable energy certificates and also dedicated green energy sources. So we understand there is some, people might see Indonesia as a traditional country in terms of electricity industry sectors. Yes, we are, vertically integrated, but it doesn't hinder us to give our customer a credible green energy sources. So we can actually dedicate green energy sources to meet industrial renewable demand credibility. And of course, as we understand also some of the customers needed the additionality scheme, we can also pick some of the project that we have in our pipelines so that they can contribute or they can hedge the future green electron produced by our future assets. So the green energy as a service from PLN provide benefits customer based on parameters of claim, impact, and also physical consumption, which can be used to reduce Scope 2 GHG emissions as evidenced by the renewable energy certificate and also the cooperation agreement or dedicated source. So yeah, it's like you already mark the electricity from a certain renewable energy assets. So other than that, PLN also at the moment already have some of the renewable energy certificate in our produced from our renewable assets, with the total annual production reach 4.7 terawatt hours from the power plant of total capacity 1.5 gigawatts. So this one probably for some of the customers not too attractive because this is coming from existing asset or maybe old asset, but it still can probably meet some of the company that probably just fine for them to get the renewable energy certificate from the current asset. And also PLN launched a renewable energy project for the emission reduction from the Gunung Wugu hydropower plant, which is used for carbon credit trading. And we believe that the carbon credits coming from renewable asset is much more attractive compared to that coming from gas, for instance. And it's actually proved by the market. Okay, and we also offer a forward offtake opportunity for 3 gold standard registered project with an available volume of approximately 1.6 megaton CO2 equivalent from ground-mounted PV plus battery system in the IKN Nusantara capital, and also hydropower from Asahan 3 with a capacity of 2 times 87 megawatts, and also hydropower from Jati Gede with a total capacity of 2 times 55 megawatts. And we also have the plan to soon launch the 1 gigawatt package of the project, which giving offering to our customer a portfolio of renewable energy sources that can be allocated to support long-term decarbonization target through stable partnership-based green power supply. So as you can see, this is mainly located in the western of Indonesia. And we also can enable companies to secure short to long-term offtake of PLN green attributes from credible and green project. We can probably have 3 category. You can pick either spot, forward offtake, or also stream. We can talk about this in a more detailed fashion if we need. You can contact us. And also we're ready to partner with everybody that need to unlock new value in your business and provide clean power to also help our customer reach their net zero targets. And we already have some partnership with some credible partners to support our new business model. Not only offers the upstream business of PLN in building new renewable asset, but also try to offer the future green electrons that we will produce from our projects. Okay, thank you. PLN is ready to be your trusted partner on your decarbonization journey, secure carbon credit, green supply, predictable costs, and also credible claims. Thank you.
Thank you, Bapak Abdan Hanif Satria. And for the upcoming presentation, please welcome the President Director of EMI, Bapak Henry Firdaus.
Okay, good day everyone. Can everybody hear my voice?
Yes, clear, Pak.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Henry Firdaus. I'm the CEO of PLN Energy Management Indonesia, or PLN EMI, a subsidiary company of PLN Holding Group. Today, I'll be presenting you in our role in managing PLN Group's carbon projects and green instrument. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay. Since 1987, PLN EMI has been at the forefront of the energy efficiency and sustainability effort in Indonesia. After becoming part of PLN Group in 2021, our mandate expanded to include managing all green attributes and carbon economic values within the group. Our mission is simple: empowering sustainable energy for a greener future. Next, please. Okay, PLN EMI provides a comprehensive range of solutions covering 4 major pillars. The first one is energy management, and the second one is green attribute, carbon credit issuance and trading, and also renewable energy certificate issuance and trading. The 4 and 5 is about environmental management and the consulting sustainability consulting. Next, please. So this is our service of the PLN EMI. This includes energy audit, the ISO 5001 certification, green building concepts, sustainability reporting, and environmental management. Through these integrated services, PLN EMI not only helps industries save energy and costs, but also actively contributes to Indonesia climate change mitigation. Next. One of our key focuses in managing green attribute products, notably for renewable energy certificate or REC, and certificate pengurangan energi emisi gas rumah kaca, or we call it SPE GRK, known internationally as carbon credits. While the renewable energy certificate or REC are used to address Scope 2 emissions for electricity consumption by allowing business to claim renewable energy use. Meanwhile, the SPE GRK compensate for the Scope 1 and 3 emission from direct operation and supporting activities such as business travel. Next, please. So through this instrument, companies can accelerate their decarbonization journey with transparency and credibility. PLN EMI itself has been embarking to its carbon neutral journey by utilizing PLN's carbon credits. Next. So our first feature project is already mentioned by Mr. Abdan, is the PLTGU Muara Karang Block 3, the first LNG fuel power plant in Indonesia, utilizing advanced Mitsubishi gas turbine technology. With efficiency reaching 60.7%, this plan demonstrates how cleaner fuel and low NOx burner can significantly reduce emission while maintaining reliable power supply for Jakarta. Next. As mentioned before, next we have the PLTM Gunung Gugul, a run-of-river mini hydropower plant in Central Java, operating since 2021. It produced around 14.8 gigawatt of clean electricity per year and offsets roughly 12,900 tons of CO2 annually, supporting rural electrification while reducing dependence of the fossil power. Okay, next. The PLTGU Priok Block 4 in North Jakarta introduced cutting-edge gas turbine technology with 50% efficiency. This plant supports the Jamali electricity or Jawa, Madura, and Bali system and cuts emissions substantially compared to conventional gas turbines, improving both air quality and energy reliability. Next, please. This is the PLTGU Grati Block 2 in East Java, a conversion from a single cycle to a combined cycle technology, increased generation capacity by almost 200 megawatt and improved efficiency from 24 to 39%. This project exemplifies how technology upgrade can achieve major emission reduction while meeting growing electricity demand. Next, please. Next. Okay. As the same as before, the Muara Tower Block 2 conversion project at 150 megawatt of capacity while reducing carbon intensity from 0.68 to 0.43 tons CO2 per megawatt hour. This is demonstrate that PLN commitment to cleaner and more efficient power generated across Java. Next, please. While in North Sumatra, the PLTMG Sumbagut 2 Peaker 250 megawatt project meet increasingly regionally electricity demand while utilizing natural gas, one of a cleaner transition fuel, and it is contribute nearly 134,000 tons of CO2 emission reduction annually and strengthen the Sumatra grid. Next. As already mentioned before from Mr. Abdan, one of the new highlight PLN renewable portfolio is the 50 megawatt solar panel plant for Indonesia New Capital City, the Nusantara or IKN. In partnership with Semcorp, this facility produces over 92 gigawatt of green electricity annually, equivalent to avoiding 102,000 tons of CO2 each year, and includes a battery energy storage system to ensure a stable, clean, and energy supply. Next. In West Java, we have the PLTA Jati Gede. It is a 110 megawatt hydroelectric project that generates nearly 393 gigawatt per year. Using regulated pond system, it balances electricity generation with irrigation and raw water needs, showing the harmony between energy and environmental stewardship. Next. The last one, finally, is the PLTA Asahan 3 in North Sumatra at 174 megawatt of hydropower capacity and produce 1.2 terawatt hour of clean energy annually. By reusing discharged water from the Tangga hydro plant, it boosts the Sumbagut grids or Sumatra Utara grids reserve margin and prevent over 1.1 million tons of CO2 each year. Next. Okay, we finally come in the conclusion. In summary, PLN EMI is proud to manage 9 active and pipeline carbon projects across Indonesia, ranging from hydro and solar efficiency based on base gas inversion. Together, they represent a vital step in Indonesia's pathway toward a net zero future. We invite partners, clients, and stakeholders to collaborate with PLN EMI in realizing a greener and more sustainable Indonesia. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Pa Henry, for the presentation. So, ladies and gentlemen, should you have any queries or anything you want to confirm in relation to the project presentation, I will let you know how to approach them at the end of the program. So, I guess one segment of project presentation is done, which marks a significant milestones for all in advancing green business initiatives. Thank you, Pak Haryadi. Kudos to all PLN team. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much and enjoy your time around. We are going to move on to the next one. We want to present to you a project from the waste sector. So it's Indonesian SOE within the agro-industry sector, focusing in palm oil and tea plantation. It's PT Perkebunan Nusantara 4, or commonly known as PTPN. Please welcome Reina Hakim Hironima, VP Green Energy Business Development PT Perkebunan Nusantara 4, who is joining virtually.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're trying to build a connection so we can see her on the screen.
Okay,
and if you could hear me, Ibu Reina.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, very well. Please.
Okay, have a good day, everyone. It's been an honor for me to give you all the explanations about PAMCO, carbon trading, sustainable palm oil, sustainable futures. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Reina. I'm a Vice President of Green Energy Business Development in PT Perkebunan Nusantara 4. Next, let's take a look about our PTPN group structure. So PT Perkebunan Nusantara 3 as our holdings, and we, PT Perkebunan Nusantara 4, are identified as a PAMCO. We are managed palm oil as our core commodity. Next. So as one of the leading players in agribusiness sectors, overseeing 18,000 hectares of planted area, PAMCO cultivated are distributed across several islands in Indonesia, from Sumatra to Sulawesi. So beyond, in terms of area and commodity, beyond palm oil, PAMCO also manages rubber, coffee, and tea plantations with total of 75 palm oil mills. We also align to the 3 priority program of national strategic projects, which are 1 is the downstream of the food sector, 2 accelerating renewable energy development, 3 and rejuvenation of the smallholders. Next slide, please. So to inform all of you, the palm oil business process is starting with the harvesting and planting, and then transporting the fruit branches to the palm oil mills. So this is kind of the intermezzo of 1 ton of CO2 equivalents into everyday terms for us at PAMCO. So based on our internal study and external verifications, 1 ton of CO2 equivalent is roughly the same as a 49 truck transporting the FFB traveling to the palm oil mills over the 10 kilometers. Or the biggest impact is 6.5 cubic meters of POME if it releases methane to the atmosphere. So next slide. Now let's look about the PAMCO greenhouse gas emissions profile in 2024. So our total emissions based on the GHG calculator to about 1.2 million tons of CO2 equivalents. These emissions are grouped under scope 1, 2, and 3, reflecting both direct and indirect sources. Starting with the scope 1s, with direct emissions, with the biggest contribution is from the fugitive emissions. With the contribution is about the 47%, and also the second contribution comes from the fertilizer use contributions, are around 20%. Now let's take about the scope 2 is indirect emissions. This comes mainly from the purchased electricity from the PLNs, with the contribution is about the 14% of our total emissions. When we consult about the scope 1, 2, and 3, PAMCO total operations emissions reach approximately about 1.25 million tons of CO2 equivalents. So this kind of our adjustments, the potential from the land use change, and forestry as our carbon sinks, PAMCO sequesters around 2.3 million tons of CO2 equivalents. resulting in a net balance of minus 1 million tons of CO2 equivalents. Next. Looking ahead, PAMCO is firmly committed to advancing its sustainability initiative as a part of our long-term growth strategy. First, we have a potential to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by more than 54%, exceeding the Indonesia's national target under the NDC by 2030. Second, we ensure 100% sustainability certifications in 2029. Then third, we are maximizing the circular economy, converting waste into value through biogas and compressed biomethane gas projects, scaling from 11 units today to 46 units by 2029. Four, we're working to improve our ESG ratings. To inform you, but we already have a ESG rating in 2024 with a score of 55 by S&P Global. So this is kind of our implementation for the next improving the ESG rating with strong efficiency in energy and water use. And finally, we're exploring the green business opportunity, entering the carbon trading, and also biofuel potential such as a sustainable aviation fuel, biodiesel, and also biomass energy. Next slide, please. So how do PAMCO maximizing the potential of the circular economy? So this kind of the shifting business model. So PAMCO is shifting from a linear model to a circular model where waste become a value. So this kind of moving from us to explore the green energy business, and then we have exploring about the bioethanol business, biodiesel, sustainable efficient fuel, biopellet, biochar, biogas covering, and then compressed biomethane gas, and also carbon trading. So biodiesel, sustainable efficient fuel, and compressed biomethane gas is kind of our priority projects in 2025. Next slide, please. Okay, this is about the PAMCO decarbonization roadmap with the project kind of the biogas coverings, biogas, and then also compressed biomethane gas and also the biomass energy. So PTPN aims to reduce the emissions by 55% compared to the PAMCO business as usual emissions higher than Indonesia target by 2030. Next slide, please. Okay, this is a carbon certificate achievement from us. So in April 2025, PAMCO received the SPE GRK from the Lubuk Dalam Biogas Covering Project in Riau from the Ministry of Environment of the Republic of Indonesia with the claimed carbon emissions volume of the 30,000 tons of CO2 equivalents. So PAMCO becomes the Indonesian's first plantation company certified with the SPE GRK and a fourth highest carbon seller on IDX carbons. So next projects from our carbon trading programs is biogas electricity in Pasir Mandoge, Simalungun, Sumatera Utara, and also the biogas covering Seitapung in Riau. Next slide, please. So this is a PAMCO carbon trading mechanism. So we do also the negotiate trading with our supervisory is IDX Carbon and OJK, and do also do the retail market with our affiliations is KPBNs. So all of you can scan the barcode and also click the links. So all of you can see our carbon trading in the retail markets. Okay, next slide, please. So we invite you to collaborate to us and also participate as a bidder for our carbon emissions reduction certificate.
Thank you,
So
Ibu.
this is
Do you still have anything to say? Sorry, I thought you're done.
okay. It's enough. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you also for staying up awake at this hour. I know it's FYI 10 o'clock p.m. in Indonesia, in Jakarta, where she is. So if you have interest in the project that's being presented, please don't hesitate to let us know, and I will tell you how to approach her at the end of the program later. Okay, so next we want to expose a few pipeline projects from the Folu sector. So for the next, I think, oh, we have a video actually. We have a video from Ibu Reina from the previous project through the screen, through the pre-recorded video. As follow.
The world is striving for net zero. As a key player in the global palm oil industry, PALMCO is committed to driving this change through high-integrity carbon actions. We don't just produce, we transform. We're proud to showcase our pioneering carbon reduction project, centered on sustainable waste management and renewable energy. Our project focuses on capturing methane gas, a potent greenhouse gas released from palm oil mill effluent. Located strategically in key operational areas like Riau and North Sumatra, we utilize advanced biogas capture and utilization technology. This proven methodology converts the waste gas into clean, usable biogas or biomethane for power generation and other energy needs. The results are clear. We've achieved significant greenhouse gas emission reduction volumes, validated by the Indonesian government. PALMCO is the first state-owned plantation company to secure a certificate of greenhouse gas emission reduction from the Ministry of Environment and Forestry. This rigorous process confirms the quantity and quality of our carbon credits, providing absolute assurance to investors regarding the integrity and environmental impact of every credit generated. We are committed to transparency and high standards. Our carbon project delivers more than just reduced emissions. Environmentally, it drastically cleans up industrial waste. Socially and economically, it's a powerful catalyst. By building and operating these facilities, we're creating sustainable green job from engineering to plant operation, fostering new skills and economic growth in local communities, truly integrating our operations with the well-being of the people. PALMCO is fully prepared to support the growing carbon market. As an entity already listed on the IDX Carbon Exchange, we offer a ready and reliable supply of certified carbon credits for both domestic and international markets. Our scale and commitment ensure a stable partnership for buyers and investors looking to meet their net zero targets with verified high-quality Indonesian credits. PALMCO, accelerating net zero achievement.
Okay, just I mentioned earlier, we have another pipeline project, and it's from the Folu sector. For the next 10-15 minutes, I will hand it over to our environmental and sustainable strategic partner from DASA Group. Please welcome the President Director, Sylvia Andela.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you can hear my voice, all right? Okay. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sylviana. I am the President Director of DASA Corp, and I'm so excited to be here in person, because when we talk about carbon project, especially in nature-based solution, it's really important for us to really understand what it's all about. So when we talk about the carbon project, especially in nature-based solution, it's all about creating an impact toward the community, impact toward the environment, the biodiversity. So I think let's start from there, because by saying that a carbon project needs to be transparent, it needs to be truthful, and sustainable. So next, can we have a next slide? Okay, so basically DASA was formed by a team with an expert in we have direct experience in developing a carbon project, an REDD Plus project located in Seruyan, Central Kalimantan. So our team managed to bring this project to get 5-time triple gold, as well as all the 17 SDGs. So by saying that, I think we can say that, yes, we can do that. By doing it right, we can achieve one of the best and high integrity carbon project. Okay, we can go to the next slide, please. Next. So basically, DASA was founded in 2023. Yes, we are new. We are only 2 years, but we have on-the-ground experience for more than 10 years. And because of our experience, we understand that, like I said before, transparency, truthfulness, and a real-time monitoring is really, really important. So we're excited to show you guys that actually DASA is building an MRV system, which is called Sakala, which means measurable, because it is an integrated field operation. And what it's for is for so that we can have a verified, transparent, and accountable project. So I think because the time is really limited, we can go to the next slide. So these are the 3 founders of DASA. We have over here, coming with us as well, Mas Aji. He's our technical director. So again, we are more than happy to talk to you guys in person when one talk about a carbon project, about our pipeline. More than happy to talk to you guys in person. But again, we can go to the next slide. I think it's just briefly something that I really proudly say that we have an off-taker of 2.5 million VCU starting annually from 2026. So next. This is the exciting part. Again, because of the limited time, let's just talk about the project pipeline. Next slide, please. Actually, we have more than 10 project pipeline, I'm sorry. But I think we just only show a couple, so we can go to the next one. Okay, this is something that we're really excited about. So for this project, we call it Kemuning Project, but actually the name of the project is called Jaga Planet. The total area is about 55,000 hectares, located in West Kalimantan, in Kapuas Hulu. Why I'm saying that it is so excited? Because we are actually working together with an oil and gas company of Japan called Inpex, and also Sustainacraft. So we're actually building methodology for a JCM. So this is really, really exciting time for us. So the project type will use REDD, WRC, and ARR, and it is a pit soil. As we all know, pit soil is the sexiest thing right now. So yes, next. Oh, this is another project that I'm really, really proud of and really excited, because this is the project that we're gonna build from A to Z. The project owner really trusts us to build a high integrity carbon project. This project is located in South Sumatra with a location of 10,000 hectares. Again, the project type is REDD, WRC, and ARR. And for the next 2 slides, maybe we can move a little bit faster. This one and then the one after that is a bit different, because the first one is peatland, this one is peatland and also mangrove, and all located in South Sumatra. So yes, we can go to the next slide. Okay, the Rosella project. Rosella project is actually located in Central Kalimantan in Seruyan district with a location area about almost 37,000 hectares. And my team and I have a very good understanding of this project, and we are really, really excited for this. And right now, we are actually doing re-baseline. So yes, we can go to the next one. Again, for the past 2 years, DASA has counted about, now it's actually maybe more, 203.77, as you can see over here, ton of carbon CO2 equivalent, with a total area of 851, 454, and 43 hectares. This is really something we are really, really proud of, because as a team, this is a big deal for us, and we are doing this using ALR, REDD, IFM, and WRC. So yes, we can move to the next slide. Again, the one that DASA team is really proud of, because we are actually building something new. We can say that we are making something from a joint collaboration between DASA, Jaga Planet, Sustainacraft, and also Inpex. But all of it will not be possible without the support of the government. So I can humbly state that we need the support from both Indonesian and the Japanese governments. So yes, we can go to the next one. I think this is just a brief introduction, not a brief introduction, but what we've done, and I think we can just move quite fast on this. So we did pre-feasibility, feasibility study, and also to the next one, please. Management system operation. This is also something that DASA is actually doing. And also to the next one. We also do ESG consultation as well. Next slide, please. Training and facilitation. And also DASA media. Because we find that when we talk about carbon project, especially in nature-based solution, not many people really understand about what it's all about. So having to voice it out is really important, and that's why we have a podcast. So maybe when you have time, you can look at our YouTube channel. You can look at us in our YouTube channel. So this is something that we are also very excited because we also have a collaboration with Gajah Mada University. Because what we found out is that when we talk about carbon project, especially nature-based, we're gonna have a shortage of talent. There will be a lot of carbon project in Indonesia, but how about the human resource? And we DASA, we understand and we believe that it is something that is needed. So that is why we collaborate with one of the best university in Indonesia, which is Gajah Mada University. Next. So okay, next we'll be introducing about who in DASA, the team of DASA. But I think before really end it with showing you guys with our team, I really want to say something. I know this is Indonesian. I really want to say, bersama menjaga untuk dijaga. Because why? In English it say, let us work together. Let us collaborate to take care of this earth. Because why? Because the earth is already taken care of us in the first place. So, okay, next we can show all the team that I'm really proud of. Next. So that will be the end of my presentation, and I will show you the video of DASA. Thank you so much for the time. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations, DASA and other green projects that's just been presented. So should you have any questions, queries, and want to follow up about all of them, please, you can scan the QR code that's going to be on the screen in a short while. So there will be a lot of projects that you can select from. So you just tick one of them and you will get the appointment, and or somebody will follow up with you. Is there any? Okay. Another thing I have to announce is if you need to have the access on high quality carbon products that's being traded in the secondary market through the IDX Carbon, you can also scan the following code. So basically, if you register today, well, yeah, today, you will get the appointment tomorrow between 1 to 3 p.m. Brazil time. So that's for the coaching clinic on the left side, on your left side, and the right side will be for the expression of interest of any projects that's being presented or going to be presented in the next following days. Okay? And one more thing, if you need to take it to another level, you think it's very, very interesting and excited and you need like a space to follow up with the project developer or the proponent or the owner, we can arrange a room for you. What you need to do is just come and approach one of our staff or myself. I will try to get the appointment done for you. I think that's it for the day. Are we all clear? I think it's all good. Okay, let's conclude the session. Carbon Connection for Climate Action, seller meets buyer, strengthening collaboration towards a high integrity carbon governance. Please be mindful, tomorrow is a day off, not for the pavilion, but just for this specific session. We're going to replace it with another equally exciting forum, which is worth to look into. So I guess I'll see you around. And I think that's it for the day. That's it for now, at least. And I invite you, if you want any snacks, coffees, or teas, we have it provided for you at the registration. We'll see you again. Thank you.